Good day. Welcome back to the Aston Villa series on Football Manager 2019. Still going extremely well. As you can see, 10-point gap. We've pretty much kept the 10-point gap from last time. Have we dropped points? I can't remember. Yeah, we drew a few games actually. I can't remember when the last time you were here. It's been a long time since I came back for a game. Was it these two? I feel like it might have been these two. Yeah, because Adam Brown scored that ridiculous goal, didn't he? Oh no, why is my mouse doing this? Okay. So after that, we beat QPR 3-1. Goals coming from Kodja, Algazi, Bjarnason. Bjarnason scored a penalty in what I thought would be his last game for us. Turns out it wasn't though. So he did play a few more games after that. But still, it was nice for him to get on the score sheet before he left. Ahmed Al-Mohammadi grabbed a 92nd minute equaliser. Very well deserved. Despite these ratings, from what I saw in the highlights, we were playing very well. So yeah, I was happy with that. A 1-1 home draw against Arsenal. You know, where are Arsenal now? Where are they? They're fifth in the Premier League. You know, so we got a good 1-0 draw against a very good, solid Premier League team. And they had a solid team out there, like Aubameyang, Lacazette. They were all playing. Ozil was playing, and then we go and draw 0-0 to bloody Wigan away from home. Did we make changes? No, we didn't. Basically, we've had a lot of... Because we had to play this third round replay, we did lose. But in extra time, we gave them a bloody good game again, and we played really well. We didn't deserve to lose 3-1, put it that way. And we went 1-0 up, but they scored literally straight after. But anyway, we gave them a game, and we did what we set out to do, you know, just try and make a statement about where we're trying to go. I don't know why my mouse is doing this, I do apologise. Oh my god. We then beat... Oh, what the hell is going on? I think it's because I got my Xbox controller plugged into my computer. Anyway, I've unplugged it now and it stopped. Hull. We beat Hull 3-1. You might see this guy. Who the hell is this guy? Carlos Mane. I'll show you in a minute. I will show you in a minute. God. 3-1 win at home. And then we got a really ridiculous draw because bloody Tammy got Alan Hunter got sent off. We equalised though when we did our 10 men, and then I pretty much just went part of the bus just to get the draw. I don't want to lose basically. Ipswich are actually doing quite well, I do believe. Yeah, the 9th. They're doing alright for obviously the budget they're on. So yeah, some okay results, but we do need to start winning a few more. We have drew quite a few lately. So, but anyway, as you can see, it's the 2nd of February. January transfer window is shut. We've done it. We've been through it. And I'll show you them now. This John Owen has been a free transfer confirmation. I don't know how to, he's been like waiting for confirmation all season. I don't understand what he wants me to do, to be honest. I think that might have been a bug from the beta. Anyway, yes, we did have an offer for James Chester. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Here we go, boom. So we've sold 15.5 million worth of players this season, and we spent 18.25. So we've only lost down about 3 million. But I'll show you the big outgoings. Henry Lansbury has gone to West Brom for 7 million. I thought that was unbelievable. I really did. I really bloody did. He was actually did alright for me, to be honest. He came off the bench a few times and he got some goals. When he did start, he did okay. But £7 million for someone he was actually on. I was still paying a bit of his contract. He was actually on 40 something K a week at Villa, so I was like, we need to get him off the books, especially if he's just chilling on the bench. It's just a bit of a waste of money, to be honest. Swansea came in for 5 million for Scott Hogan. He's valued at 6, but he was never going to play for me, to be honest. He's not actually that good for us in real life either, I don't think. Are we paying any of his wages? Oh my god, we're paying loads of his bloody wages. Oh well, I think I was just trying to get money into the club, basically. But it's fine. It is what it is. We've got 5 million, 7 million, that's 12 million right there. Berke Bjarnason has gone to Levante. A few clubs came in for him, but they all wanted us to pay a lot of his wage. This one was the lowest. I think everyone else is pretty much double that. It was like 11,000. So I accepted the lowest one. They all offered the same amount of money, but for wage-wise, these were the ones willing to pay more. So it was good. 3.5 million for a 30-year-old Bjarnason, who he was only ever going to be a sub and a backup. This is an interesting one. I didn't want to sell Jedinak. He's actually doing alright for me, and he's doing okay for me. He's been there for when James McCarthy's been injured, so it was good. And to be honest, he was quite injury prone. I'm not. He's quite injury prone, but basically he's on international duty now until the 11th of February. Is that? And that was from probably the end of November, start of December to the end of to mid Feb. And I thought he's going to miss so many games, and he was on 50k a week for me. He was on 50k a week. I'm still paying a lot of his wages, but 50k to 14k is a big chunk. So I was like, you know what, get this guy at the club. And then that was it. These are the outgoings in January. These four here. These were these were early on in the season. Glenn Whelan definitely left earlier on in the season. Actually, no, I let Keelan Davis go on loan to Rotherham. Corey Beckett-Taylor's extended his stay at Coventry as well. Anyway, on to the new signings. I can't remember where do we start? Where do we bloody start? Are these not the new ones? Here we are. Here we go. So these are the start of the season ones, and then obviously these were the ones who were already here for us. I then signed Alina Melendo, James McCarthy, Kabul, Schlupp. I signed all these guys as well. These are my signings, all on loan. So what's happened to these two guys here? They've actually left. These two clubs cancelled the loan deal because I didn't play them once. But yeah, they just couldn't fit in. I didn't realise you could only have 8 players on loan at one time. So James McCarthy's still here. Yunus Kabul has actually also gone back to Watford because they were disappointed with his loan spell. Crystal Palace have let us keep Jeffrey Schlupp, which is good. I was surprised because I thought they were going to, want him back because he wasn't getting enough game time. But to be honest, we are actually playing him a lot more now. And he's doing alright. He's doing, especially for cover, he's doing good. Now, into January. We had injuries to Jack Grealish. We sold Henry Lansbury. We had no attacking playmaker. So then I signed Manuel Lanzini on loan, which I was like, what? Why is this guy on the loan list? I can't believe it. He's definitely Premier League quality. Well, like 100% for sure. So I thought, you know what? Why not? I'll snap him up. I think we're only paying something ridiculous. 21k of a 70k week contract. So happy days. But as soon as I signed him, the day after he gets bloody injured for like 2 months. So yeah, he's injured. So I've got 3 attacking midfielders who are all injured. And then what else we do? So we paid 1.1 million for Junior Firpo. He's from Real Betis. 1.1 million up front, and then it's what is it? Cost so far, potential costs and add-ons. It rises up to 2.4 million, depending on how many games he plays and all that crap. But yeah, he's just he's a left back. He's got some decent potential. He's going to be 4-star if he can get there. He's going to be battling for that left back position with Neil Taylor. Neil Taylor's actually doing very well, but this guy had a very good debut. For 1.1 million, I thought it was a bit of a steal, to be honest. Potential to be a good Premier League left back in the future, and he's already a good player for most Championship sides. So yeah, he's definitely going to give some cover for the left back position, and we needed it because Neil Taylor was struggling with fitness, and he's actually got injured now as well. So this guy's actually starting for me at the moment. We're only paying 7.5k for him as well, which I thought was really cheap. Carlos Mane, I heard of this guy before, and I'm sure a lot of other people have as well. He used to have a lot of potential back in the day. He's 24 now. He hasn't quite reached the heights that he wanted to, but he can still do a job for us, I think, especially in the Championship. He's definitely a squad player, as it says here. He can still improve as well. Potential to be a decent Premier League right midfielder. So he's going to be a decent player in the Championship if he's got the potential to be a decent player in the Premier League. We just needed the cover. One, because I haven't told you that Yannick Bolasie did so well for us. He did so well for us. He probably was our best player this season. He suffered a cruciate ligament damage, and he was out for 7 to 8 months. So I terminated the loan. There's no point in paying his wages if he's not going to play. Sent him back to Everton. So this guy was kind of his replacement because he can play in this area here. Who is that? Lanzini can probably also fill in there as well. So we've got cover for that position now. But yeah, I thought 1.1 million. Again, I think this is a bit of a steal. Especially if he's got potential to be a decent Premier League right winger. And he's going to be cover for El Ghazi, who keeps getting injured. Albert Adoma's struggling with fitness. Elmo, I don't think is that good anymore. So this guy is going to be, he's perfect if it's only 1.1 million. And then we actually signed Andreas Pereira. I can't remember how to pronounce his name, to be honest. This guy, he's got less than 6 months left on his contract, and they've got the option to it. They've got the bloody option to extend it, for fuck's sake. I hope they don't, to be honest. I really hope they don't, because I want to sign this guy for free. This guy looks unbelievable. He's already a decent player for most Premier League sides. He's got the potential to be a good Premier League central midfielder. So he's probably, on paper, our best player. Here we go. This is a better rating because he's good at judging their ability and potential. Yeah, this guy is good. So he can play either where Grealish plays. He can play in cam. He can play either side, on the right or the left. Probably on the right, on the left. Sorry, as an inside forward. But yeah, look at his stats. He's going to be unbelievable. So if they let him go for free, I want to snap him up straight away. He's actually wanted. Columbus, end of contract. Get out of here, mate. I'm going to go to you. So I've got him to the club in the hope that if he does well for us and he likes the club and we get promoted, that he'll come to us, basically. Hoping Man United don't extend that 1 year contract extension that they can do in his contract. And then I actually signed this guy on last year's Football Manager for Villa. I think that we spent more money on him last year, but he was on the transfer list. He put a transfer request in from Napoli. Marco Rog. We let Bjarnason go. We let Lansbury go. We let Jedinak go. We were suffering in the centre mid area until we signed Pereira and Lanzini. But these are only on loan, aren't they? And I wanted to get someone permanent in because obviously you can only play 5 people on loan at one time. We needed permanent signings, and we got money in from the Lansbury sale, from the Hogan sale, from the Bjarnason sale. So I wanted someone who could do the box-to-box role, kind of. Give cover for John McGinn, he keeps getting knackered. But who can also play any different role. So this guy is a bit of an all-rounder, Marco Rog. Again, he's already a very good player, probably one of our best players already. He's worth 10 million. Current ability is 3.5, potential is 4.5. So this guy's gonna, he's gonna be good. So he is a natural box-to-box. Mazzella he can play. I'm actually playing him as an advanced playmaker right now, I do believe. But look, he's got the stats for it, so why shouldn't I, really? Good stats for a Roman playmaker as well. Can we even play him as a ball in? We could have really wanted to. This guy is literally an all-rounder. So I'm very, very happy with that signing. The only problem is he's got a lot of... The only way I could sign him, for some reason, they wouldn't let me offer any more than 28 grand or something stupid. 28.5. I had to give him loads of bloody random stuff. He's got a minimum free release clause to clubs in the higher division. So as long as we get to the Premier League, that's fine. Wage after reaching 10 games goes up to 33 grand. Top division promotion wage rise to 50%. That's the only way I could get to sign. But I think as soon as you get to the Premier League, you get that much money anyway. It doesn't matter. Plus, we can always sell him if you are in the shit. So, in the end, happy days with his signing. I do really like this guy. I think he's going to be really good for us. But I think his best position, I do think, is attack advanced playmaker, because he's got finishing 8 here, balance 10, strength 10, positioning 10. If you put it on the advanced playmaker, 14, 14, 15, 15, there's no weak numbers here. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. He's going to be our new advanced playmaker. And I don't know how good he's going to fit in. I'm kind of thinking push him out on the left as an inside forward. And we've got a lot of cover now. We've got Pereira on loan, obviously, and we've got Lanzini on loan, who's injured. And then, last but not least, we needed a defender. Tuanzebe keeps getting little knocks here and there. Chester always just needs a rest. And then our cover was Younus Gabul, but obviously Watford recalled him. So we only have 2 centre-backs pretty much. We have Mika Richards, who is just shit. He's crap. So I went for a guy who Villa linked with in real life at the start of the season. I think he's actually rated better in real life than he is on Football Manager. 3 million for him in real life would probably be a bit of a steal. But he's okay. He's okay for 3 million, I bought him for less than he's worth, just, pretty much. He's a backup, that's what he is. His potential to be a leading Skybet central defender in the future. He's already a decent player for the Skybet Championship. But yeah, it literally is just going to be a bit of cover because we needed it. If Twanzebe gets injured, if Chester gets injured, this guy will fill in. Maybe we can even play him. He's got a bit of potential, so we'll see. But for 3 million, I'm happy with that. So there you go, guys. That is our January transfer window summed up. If we go to our team now, I'll try and show you maybe what it would look like. So let's get Kodja back on. No, what is it now? Grealish. Let's get Grealish. Oh, see, this is the problem. If I put Grealish there, this is what I'm kind of thinking of doing. We've got Lanzini as well. He can play here. I just want people in their natural positions, really, more than anything. This is probably it for now. So we've got Al Ghazi, we've got Lanzini, we've got Jeffrey Schlupp, who can all come into this team so easily at the moment. Neil Taylor's done really well for me this season. I think his average, 7.08. He's done very well, but we've got the new guy filling in now. McCurdy, Adoma's dropped down to the bench now because we've got Carlos Mane playing. So yeah, this is probably this could be what our team will look like now. This is what I'm going to go with for the next game. I'm not sure about playing Grealish out wide though. I hate it in real life when we play him out wide, and he's had such a good season playing from the middle. We'll see how he goes. If not, we might have to put him back here. We might have to think of a change of formation because I can't see how we can fit McGinn, McCarthy, Rog and Grealish all in the centre mid positions. And I do want to play all these because they're all so good. They are very good players. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Let's just sort the bench out for the next game. So how many? See, look, now we've actually only got 2 loanees in our starting 11. Whereas before we had 5. I really just wanted to sign permanent signings this time. Grealish is actually suffering, so maybe we shouldn't start Grealish. He probably needs to come off. No, but he can play. We just have to bring him off after. But it's fine now. We've got cover. That's the good thing about it. So let's sort the bench out. Let's get our defenders on first. Elmo. Sorry if you just heard a noise. Hirahan, Adoma, Pereira. Yeah, I think we'll keep that as that. That'll be our bench for now. I think. Yes, that will. It will be our bench. Although, do we need Elmo on? Nah, let's get Schlupp on. Let's get Jeffrey. I think that'll do. Okay. PR, who's this? Promise. I don't know why I reacted badly to my latest chat. I just praised him for doing so well in training. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Burnley came in late on transfer deadline day for James Chester with a 9.5 million bid. I'm going to take this off now, actually. Yeah, 9.5 million bid over like 3 years, which was like, no, I need the money now. And then I thought, you know what, give me 12 million and then I'll take it. But they didn't come back with a 12 million bid, so he was unhappy. But I think it's fine now. It's gone. It did have like an unhappy song, but he's fine about it now by the looks of it. He's 30 years old, so I was thinking about accepting it. Anyway, I've talked a lot this episode, but we are playing Reading next. If you can have a look at the table. Reading currently sitting 20th. So, you know, we've got more than double their points. We need to win this game. We need to bloody win this game. We've got new players playing. It's exciting. We're going to go with our controlled formation rather than the counter-attacking for this game. I'm excited with our new team. I'm just annoyed about Balassi, really. Really annoyed about Balassi because he was doing so well for us and he goes and does his cruciate ligament and then bang, he's out. It's probably the end of his career because I'm pretty sure he's done that twice now. Let's do that. Let's always do the assertive. Boom. So we're probably just going to do the one game this episode. I just need to quickly slow it down a bit. Yeah, probably just the one game this episode. Because I've obviously spoke a lot at the start. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we get off to a win. And keep the gap at 10 points. Or maybe even extend it to 13. Probably not, but you know. Let's just hope. Let's get creative, please. It might be a change of a formation soon because I'm sure teams will start to get used to it, you know. Grealish has been booked. Come on, boys. Do one more. Oh dear. Come on. We literally aren't creating a lot, are we? They got less possession, more shots. What's that all about? Let's get creative button again, even though it won't do anything. Oh, come on, boys. Looking like a quiet game, isn't it, really? You know, we've got a lot of possession, but we're not doing anything with it, are we? Okay, let's go to this. Maybe no, nothing needs changing just yet. Well, this is annoying. Oh, come on, man. 6 shots, 7. We're picking them up a bit now. Go on them again. Get it in, son. Let's go ball in. McCarthy. We've got... Yes! Oh, he's offside. He's off fucking side. I'm actually going to take... get stuck in off. We've got too many players in yellow cards. Oh, Marco Rog. Nearly scores his first goal for us there. It is what it is. Look, we've got 4 players in yellow cards. Jesus Christ. Okay, we're going to go all guns blazing. Second half. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck it. Fucking Bodvarsson. Are you mad? We can't lose to Reading. We can't lose to bloody Reading. Fuck's sake. Time to give him a bloody bollocking. Half time. This is literally another highlight. Oh my god. Jesus Christ almighty. What's happening? 4 players on him over here. What the fuck? Whew. Get it out. As soon as I've gone attacking, it's all just kind of fucked up. It's fine. We literally have to leave it on that now. Let's go aggressive. Oh, that's embarrassing, boys. Embarrassing. Can we change opposition instructions yet? Yes, we can. Oh, man. Dropping points is not good. How are we looking? We're not looking great, are we? Grealish is having a bit of a shitty. A shitter. On that left-hand side. Do we? Let's try it. Let's bloody try it. Why not? Yeah. Let's get Pereira on. Maybe you can do some business. Do some business. Yes. Confirm. Come on, boys. Can't be losing this game, for God's sake. It's a great ball over to Carlos Mane. If you can get a ball into the box, that'd be good. Oh, for fuck's sake. James Bree, you've been good for me this season. Come on. Mane's clipped it to John McGinn. He's probably going to shoot as always. Oh, he hasn't. Get it in, San. Smash it across. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck's sake, man. Villa's ball. 3 players on him. Oh, Jesus, it's Bodvarsson. Oh, Nyland, you beast. Nyland, you beast. Oh, dear. What's happening here? What is happening? Oh. They have more clear-cut chances than us. This is not good. Come on, boys. Let's go. Who's doing shit? Good cross, please. Head at. Oh, my God. Oh. This is not good. By the way, guys, I've ordered a webcam. I'm actually going to start doing face cam. So you can actually see my reactions when I'm so fucking angry. He seems to be getting on the border quite a lot, which I like, which is good. Carlos Mane. Let's go. Ball in the box. Midfielders getting to the box. James Bree on the edge. Don't shoot. McGinn. Hit it, San. Yes! John McGinn. We've got McGinn. We've got McGinn. You just don't understand. I don't know how it goes. That's really embarrassing. But anyway, we've got John McGinn. That's all that bloody matters. If he can score goals like that, happy days. Team instructions. Let's keep it going. High tempo. Let's go a bit wide. We've got McGinn. I just don't think you understand. What can we do here? Let's give Tammy a go. Why not? Let's give Tammy Abraham a go. Maybe he might actually score goal. Maybe he knows what a goal is now. He actually wanted me to cancel his loan, by the way, people. Tammy Abraham. He wanted me to cancel his bloody loan because he weren't playing games. He's just not good enough, is he? Ask assistant to change things. Shout, get creative. Come on, boys. 1 goal is all it needs. I'm thinking about bringing James McCarthy off because he's very defensive. But if we can grab a goal now, we want to leave him on, really, don't we? Come on, Tammy. No, for fuck's sake. Tammy, you're so shit. Pereira, whatever your name is. Go on. Oh, that's poor. Very poor indeed. Fuck's sake. Yep, okay. Let's get Connor. Let's push him up. Let's have him as a deep line on support. Yeah. Manny on attack as well. Got to go for it, boys. Not much else we can do, I don't think. Yeah, actually there is. Pressing more urgent. Oh man. Come on! Do something! Oh, Jaysbury's taking the knock. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Get it in. Oh, for fuck's sake. Tuanzebe, you peck. There is now I can do, boys. Absolutely nothing I can do now. What's this there? They got a corner, have they? Fuck it! Bet this is helping them out a lot, isn't it? Not. Fuck's sake, boys. Another draw by the looks of it. Not good. Maybe it's the new players are just, just not getting used to the team yet. We are missing Yannick Balassi. Oh, Roggy. Come on. No, 1-1. One bloody all. What's the gap now? We've lost a bit of gap. 2 points we've lost here. 8-point gap again. I know it's not the worst. We are away from home. But we're against bloody 20th place, for fuck's sake. We should be winning this game. And they actually played really well against us, so... Got to give them a bloody bollocking, mate. Not good enough. Not bloody good enough. Anyway, guys. That will be it for this game. Oh, one day. Thank fuck for that. McGinn shines, does he really? I don't think he played that well. So, yeah. We are top of the league. We're still 8 points clear, which is fine. We do need to start winning more games, though. There's not long left of the season now. I'll probably come back. Nah, I won't come back for Birmingham. I'll come back for probably the end of the month again. Middlesbrough would be a good game to come back for. So, yeah. We'll come back for them, maybe. Might be next month. I don't know yet, guys. I don't know. But you know what to do if you like this episode. Hit that like button. Smash that subscribe button if you're new. And, yeah. Hopefully, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.